Hey Ashley, so we're going to do a collective reading today. Good morning. Good morning, guys. We're going to use the towel to see where. Oh, it's like on caps lock. Hold on. Good morning, everyone. Okay. So we're going to use the towel. We're going to see where you are, where you're heading, and what it is you need to know. It's based on the I Ching. I Ching has been around for like thousands of years, so let's see what it has to say for collective. Um, I'm kind of tired today. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If not, I'll be live again later on today to do those. Let's see for collective. See, where is collective now and where is collective heading? Where is collective now and where is collective heading? Where is collective now and where is collective heading? The gentle, where are you heading? The family, okay. The gentle, penetrating, a soft approach, faith, moderation, a subtle but deep influence, understanding, and non-violence. Okay, collective, yeah, non-violence. Good job, collective. So let's see what this, what you need. Oh, I turned right to it. I turned right to it. So this says, so what you need to know here. These are times when only a gentle approach will do. By progressing slowly, silently, and steadily, it often happens that the most lasting effects are achieved. In nature, the effects of the gentle can be seen in the wind, making patterns in sand dunes, or in the flowing water that sculpts the raw edges of rocks. The force of wind and water is transparent. It is the power of rhythms that invisibly but insistently affect change. It can manifest as a faith that moves mountains and miraculously heals. It is the power of love that transforms darkness into light. It is prayer. Just as wind penetrates and disperses the most dense cloud cover, so too, the subtle penetrating quality of understanding makes it possible to see through the temporal into the eternity of truth. Gentleness is nonviolent. It is the middle way that disperses confusion and disorder and reveals the vast sky of clarity. In order to support its consistent efforts, the gentle remains in the background, happy to be doing its thing without drawing attention to itself or possible interference. It's the way of least resistance that is active and modest at the same time. Gentleness is flexible and free, not burdened by the maintenance cost of keeping a high profile. Sending out a press release about any decisions you make now would be self-defeating and jeopardize the long-term possibilities inherent in your current situation. To strive to make your presence felt in an obvious way would be to create a stumbling block out of your own notoriety. This is not the time to make sweeping changes or to announce future plans. The focus instead should be on adaptability. As you tune into the subtle and shifting currents of change, stay alert. In this way, it will be possible to act assertively and decisively when and if the right time arises. Meanwhile, it's best to keep a steady pace in all that you do. creating positive and supportive routines that can be done without involving the mind too much. Practicing any form of meditation keeps the mind clear and flexible and makes it easier to keep an overview. In order to see the bigger picture, you must periodically create some distance between yourself and the forest. Only then is it possible to see the trees and where you stand in relation to them. Rather than getting lost in details or worrying about making progress, hold the vision and be willing to wait. Being patient and surrounding yourself with a sense of spaciousness are prerequisites to perceiving the meandering course of Tao that will bring the right conclusions to your efforts in the right time. Be uncompromising in clearing away any mental debris that might be creating doubt, or at the other extreme, the kind of overconfidence that can sabotage the subtle but deep progress that has already been made. Staying on the path of least resistance would be the most intelligent approach to the current circumstances. So let's look at the changing lines here. It says gentleness does not mean being indecisive or lazy. The Grand Canyon wasn't created in a day, nor was its beauty sculpted by a dozen different streams, causing crisscrossing themselves at random. Know what you want to accomplish and keep working towards it. One difficulty with the gentle approach to overcoming obstacles is that stronger forces can easily interfere or cancel out your efforts. The most troublesome of these forces, however, generally lie within your own minds in the form of hidden agendas or doubts. Make sure your focus is clear and single-pointed first. Then you'll be able to see and respond quickly to any outer force that might be trying to undermine your efforts. And that's the changing lines. And you're moving into the family with this energy here. Heredity, blood bonds, kindred spirits, ancestry, home life, community, intimate relationships, our human family. So let's see what you need to know about where it is that you're heading with this gentle but focused energy. The family. We're all members of one human family, faced with constant threats to their survival. Our ancestors, black, red, yellow, and white, developed family and tribal bonds. Clans, tribes, nations have fought one another down the ages to protect themselves and further their bloodlines, customs, and beliefs. Now, as a species, we have finally reached a threshold. We can no longer afford to base our relationships on factionalism and non-cooperation. If we remain entrenched within our collective inheritance of aggression, fear, and separation, we will bring to a standstill life as we know it. We have the intelligence to learn from our shared past and create a better world for our children to inherit. Each of us carries the seeds of that future buried deep within our hearts and in our dreams. Lasting change can be made, but only through our collective commitment to clear up the mistakes of the past. This process requires not only tolerance of our differences, but a genuine willingness to work with them. Initially, these are shaky, challenging steps to take, but they are made easier when we focus on our commonality rather than our dissimilarity. The effort is more than worth it, for the leap in consciousness that will occur when we leave the negative legacy of history behind will transfigure the entire earth and all that lives on it. Taking responsibility for playing your part well means making a conscious choice to increase your awareness. Only then can you avoid repeating the mistakes of the past. Listen to others and be respectful of differences, but stay alert to any factionalism, comparison, or segregation. Shift the attentions toward creating and strengthening mutual support rather than rehashing old worn out patterns of perception and reaction. If you live by what you say, you will be respected for it, and the integrity of your actions will speak for itself. Cross-culturally, a variety of predictions have stated that the dawn of the new age would arrive near the onset of the 21st century. The critical juncture is now. Crossing the threshold into the new means leaving behind our deeply ingrained fearfulness of others and of nature in general. The best place to start is at home with your own familiar relationships. It's virtually impossible to separate the attitudes we have towards our family members, friends, and neighbors from the way we approach society in general. The power plays we indulge in at home behind closed doors are no different from those that cause division among the nations of our world. Fully realizing that our longings, hopes, and dreams are universally shared bond is a giant step in the direction of healing ourselves. By starting right where you are, you can profoundly affect positive change by eliminating your own tendencies towards creating separation, seeking control, or manipulating others. It is high time to let go of the belief that creating pain and discord improves our lives or makes us safer. Creating a difference now begins with you. Wow, that's a good message. Yeah, on the bottom of the deck, we have companionship about friendliness, mutual respect, shared goals, interdependence, agreement, and strengthening bonds. So I think I'm going to leave the collective there. Yagmer. And I will be live again later after I grab some breakfast and do some and then I'll do some readings. And I'll see you guys again real soon.